Hello, my name is Hossein Amarkashi and my project is AI Live Complete. AI Live Complete is an open source drag and drop platform for building Android mobile apps. It lets you build apps with even no prior experience. Here are some cool stats. The global mobile app revenues are at $26 billion for 2013. That's up 44% from 2012. The app revenue is projected to be $76 billion a year market by 2017. This is according to Gartner, which is the world's leading information technology research and advisory company. There are 5 billion mobile phones globally, out of which 1.08 billion are smartphones. And there are 1.5 million new smartphones that are being activated every single day. Given these facts, the future literally is in the palm of your hand. App market is massive. The market still has feeling of gold rush, and this is why we are working on AI Live Complete project. AI Live Complete is an extension of MIT App Inventor. It's an open source drag and drop platform for designing and building Android mobile apps. You can design and build apps with even no prior programming experience. It's aimed for people of all age group, and it can work offline and with no internet connection. The interface contains Designer and Blocks Editor. The Designer on the left-hand side provides an intuitive interface for choosing the app's widgets and the properties. The Blocks Editor on the right-hand side, it allows you to basically fit together puzzle pieces, which are the blocks, to program the app's behavior. During design, you drag and drop widgets into Designer, and you will see real-time changes your app creation on your Android device. For implementing the logic, you simply fit puzzle pieces or the blocks together to build a fully functional app. You focus on app functionality, not the detailed programming aspects. Many components are available for building your apps. There are basic components, and under the basic category, you can see such components such as button, canvas, checkboxes, date selector, gallery viewer, slider, spinner picker, toggle button. There are monetization components such as AdMob, advanced components such as Dropbox, File Manager, Phone Status, SQLite, and we even have social components such as Contact Picker or Twitter. We have live charts such as XY charts, which you can tie into your Android device sensor such as accelerometer, light sensor, location sensor, orientation sensor, pressure sensor, and many other components. There are even media components such as camcorder, camera, image picker, and so on. Now we are going to show you some demo of the capabilities of AI Live Complete. In this demo, I'm going to show you some of the basic components of the AI Live Complete and how you can use it to quickly put an app together. So here's the design editor, and I have connected that to an emulator so you can see how it would actually look like on an actual device when it is connected. So this is a canvas, and onto the canvas I have associated a picture of a dog onto it. So let's try to add some more functionality. I'm going to take a button from my palette here and drag and drop it onto my screen designer here, and you will see that immediately it shows on my emulator. So I'm going to take that button and change the content of it or the text of it to pet me, and you notice that it has actually changed on the device itself. I'm going to make that field parent, and you will see that it changed to field pattern. Let's go ahead and put some logic behind it. So this is where the blocks editor comes in. So under the blocks editor, the component that I just added was button 1. So once I select the button 1, here are lists of all the events and properties for that. I can take the button 1 event called click, and basically what I'm saying is that when user clicks on that button, I want to play a sound, and the sound that I'm playing is going to be the mp3 file, which is bark.mp3 that I have uploaded. So let's see how the result is. So basically whenever the button is not pressed, there is a sound, there is the bark sound. There are many additional components here. For example, we have a date selector. We can take a date selector and put the date selector here, add it, and you can see how it's going to look like on the device itself. So quickly I was able to just to drag and drop a date and change the date and month. Other components that we are having are like spinner picker. The spinner picker is like a drop down, and it contains many different items that you can add to it. For example, in this case, a sample is like option 1, option 2, option 3. So you can see immediately the effect on the emulator here. And if I click on the drop down or that spinner picker, you can see the list of the options. I'm going to delete these components from here. And I'm going to show you another feature like the add mob, for example. Let's say I want to monetize this app. So there's an add mob component. I can take the add mob component and drop it onto my designer screen. The add mob initially does not show because the publisher ID is not valid. If I want to make it valid, the publisher ID has to be a valid one. I'm going to take my own publisher ID and add it as the publisher ID that's specified here. And we should see immediately the ads appearing here, and then the ad should be rotating soon. And here the ads are rotating. So this is how quickly you can start monetizing for your apps. Other features are, for example, the Dropbox, the file manager, the phone status, and the SQLite. There are additional ones such as live charts. For a live chart, I can basically take a chart here, an XY chart, and I can associate these, for example, to a sensor being, for example, an accelerometer. So in the live chart, when the sensor senses the XYZ rotations or acceleration, it will actually display it on this XY chart. And we have many other sensors. For example, we have proximity sensor, temperature sensor, orientation, NFC, light sensor, and so on. And we are constantly trying to improve and add additional components and make the system more robust. AI Live Complete. Simplicity is power. If you agree, kickstart us and set us up for beta launch for extending AI Live Complete to include robust and additional components. Thank you.